Hello, and welcome to our somatics awareness session. So we're just gonna connect to the body and use 3 practices that I use usually in the morning, and I find them very helpful. They're very simple to implement, they're very simple to use, and the benefits that you experience are going to be simply amazing. So we will start with the first practice, and that's going to be breathing practice. This particular breathing practice is good, especially for people who know for sure that they're stuck in the freeze response, which is one of the nervous system responses. And the freeze response, it's kind of like that shutdown. So you may notice that you feel a little bit more tired, kind of maybe lethargic, kind of slow. And everywhere around, everybody tells you slow down, but you're already kind of slow. It's kind of like that frozen system. So that's why this breathing technique is going to be focusing more on activating that mobilizing energy, that releasing and kind of breaking through your stagnant energy of that freeze. So it's going to be quick breaths in and quick breaths out. And we're going to do 10 of them, all 10 in a row. And I'm going to be using my fingers to count. So if you want to do that or just kind of wait for me, that's fine as well. So the way it's going to be is going to be through the nose, inhaling, and through the mouth, exhaling. So I'm going to start just to show you before we start counting. All right, so let's start, and just be aware with your body as you breathe and stop if you need to. All right, we're gonna do 1. And if that feels good for you, close your eyes. Now just bring your awareness inward and allow yourself to breathe in and out through the nose. Just notice the channels of awareness within your body. Notice your sensations after this breathing. Notice if there is a certain emotion that's coming up for you right now. Notice your mind. Is it offering any thoughts? Or maybe your mind is quiet. Just kind of notice your posture and your breath. Your breath is part of your posture. Notice your heartbeat. Just overall energy after doing 1 round of this breathing. And again, if you've been kind of like on that sluggish, slower side, you may feel just a little bit of that activation. But it should feel still pretty good. And then just start slowly opening your eyes, and with your eyes only, just move your eyes and evaluate your room, bringing yourself back into the space and the presence of your room. And then we're going to do this round 1 more time. All right, so hopefully now you feel kind of a little bit more calm. So we took some time to recalibrate to that grounding state, and we can do this practice 1 more time. All right, let's start. And that's 10. Let's close the eyes again. Just start noticing the movement in your body from this breath. You may feel some tingling sensations. You may also feel some increased circulation, the blood circulation. You may feel a little bit warm. Whatever you are sensing, just keep your focus on allowing what's there to be there. That's the whole practice of somatics. It's being with what is true right here in the moment. So, and yes, I'm just lengthening the space for you to be with yourself, your senses, your emotions, your body, before we move to our second practice. And then again, slowly, we're just gonna open our eyes. And without moving your head, this time just kind of blink your eyes. You can blink them fast or maybe gentle. And then squeeze and open them again. Just notice your sensations in the face. Okay, and then the next practice is going to involve some form of touch. And I absolutely love this one. And it works really well in the morning when you are waking up and maybe you're already stressed or feeling some feels. Or you can do this practice anytime during a day when you maybe have a headache or tension or just simply need that extra touch. And that is the head massage. It's so simple, but it's so good. So first, we're just gonna start with very gentle, no pressure movement around the head. Just kind of be aware. And again, you can close your eyes so your attention inward. You don't have to see anything. And just almost like you're petting yourself and feeling your hair, noticing your hair positioning, not applying any tension, any pressure at all. And perhaps being aware, like, okay, am I feeling tension anywhere? So a lot of times, especially when we are stressed, we might feel quite a bit of tension in the back of the neck. And evaluating. So our vagus nerve is attached to the brain stem at the base of the skull here. And kind of feel it, say hello to it. And then place your hands in the front. And now this time start just creating a little bit of pressure. And you can experiment. Start to notice like how much pressure does feel good. And how much pressure feels like too much. And just play with your sensations, play with your head, play with your skull, play with your hair. Coming to your temples. And you can stay in any particular areas a little bit longer and give those areas a little bit more focused attention. And if you do experience some tension, that's okay. You're not broken. Nothing is wrong. This is just your body communicating with you. And as you allow more presence, more allowing of what is to be there, more body can cooperate with you. So just again, play with different movements. And then what I like to do, or kind of just kind of do this. That's it. It can be very kind of wild here, and that's okay. We're going to finish with some gentle strokes that you're going to come back and look good with your hair. But now just mess up your hair, like you're almost kind of scratching it, like you have an itch, so to speak. And then just start noticing. I already start feeling quite a bit of blood flow into my face. My circulation here is really on fire. And that's beautiful. So we're kind of like waking up the brain, especially again, when we've been in the freeze mode. This feels quite a bit of stimulating. And check out your messy hair. And then now we're just gonna finish with simple strokes like, yes. Feeling perhaps grateful for your head, for your hair, for your blood flow, for your hands. And all these somatic exercises are designed to connect with our body and also release that stress response, release that survival energy. Just like you noticed as I was doing my head massage, I experienced those exhales with sighs. And this is a good sign that my body is releasing that survival energy. I can also maybe experience like burping, or maybe frequent swallowing, or that sense of just kind of like, it feels good. You are awake, you're kind of stimulated, but it feels good. It's that creating kind of blended state between mobilization and immobilization, that sympathetic and parasympathetic, where you're, kind of active, but not overwhelmed. So then go ahead and relax your arms, relax your shoulders. And now again, I'm creating this space, this pause between our practices, just to practice receiving the benefits and connecting. Because one of the beautiful ways we can regulate our nervous system is to start connecting to our bodily sensations and interpreting them, our own sensations, because we all have personal way of experiencing life and stress. And just take your time to notice your sensations, your emotion, your mind, your posture, your breath. I definitely feel that energy that I'm like, active, but at the same time, just grounded. And the way it's showing up for me is I have this warm sensation in the heart, like I feel open and lifted in my upper body. But at the same time, in my lower body, I am staying connected and grounded to the floor. I feel the expansion in my breath, just a little bit increased of the heartbeat. Again, connect to your bodily sensations and allow yourself to interpret them as you feel right now in the moment. And then let's go ahead and open our eyes slowly, and just without, again, moving your head, you can adjust your hair. Bring yourself back into the room and just orient yourself into the present moment. All right, so we're gonna complete this practice with the third practice. Usually in the morning time when I do it on my own, it takes me about 10-15 minutes. So in the third practice is going to be involving our, so to speak, like rewiring, connecting the mind and the heart, and hopefully you feel good in your body after these two practices. And this is what is called affirmations, which start with the phrase "what if." So we're just kind of tapping into the world of potentiality and possibility when we create statements for the day. And I'm just gonna kind of name a few that resonate with me, for me and for my day, but you can come up with your own, whatever is happening for you in the day or wherever you are in your journey. So you can come up with your own what ifs, all right? So what we're also gonna be doing is tapping. So creating that vibrational tap and sensations all around here, around the heart area. So the tapping is going to be very nice and gentle. So we're just using the little tips of the fingers and creating that rhythmic tapping. So let's just kind of start with that first. And you can explore any area here below the collarbones. You can start tapping here and tapping here. This is not a very structured EFT method. And that creates connection to your heart, to your body. It's almost like you're confirming, yeah, this is it. This is what I expect. This is what I want. You're declaring it. You're creating with that possibility. All right. So what if is what we're going to start with. What if things are gonna work out for me today? What if everything is gonna work out for me even better than I ever expected? What if I expect miracles today? What if miracles are already coming my way today? What if I feel absolutely amazing today and I create that feeling? What if my day is gonna be full of surprises today? What if all my clients today are gonna share beautiful revelations? What if I receive the best news ever today? What if? So in here, I'm gonna let you tap into your channels of creativity and continue. And this is where I invite you not to overthink or think too much. This is the practice. Sometimes I set the timer for 1 minute and keep going with all my what ifs that I can come up with. And it feels so expansive for me. It feels so abundant to just tap into that world of potentiality that exists. And when I bring my focus, attention, and doing this declaration, I'm getting closer to really experiencing all of those what ifs. And just play with it. It doesn't have to be serious. And then when you feel like, okay, that's it for me, we're just gonna receive again. Relax your hands, close your eyes, bring your awareness into the body, and allow yourself to simply receive all of these possibilities that you named. Especially if you are a woman, a person who is not so much connected to knowing what you want, or not allowing yourself to connect to your wants, connect to your desires. Just playing with what ifs from that playful energy of possibility can feel like a good start. And this is where I also love practicing my smile. So I invite you to play with that idea as well. Stretch the corners of the mouth up toward the ears and see if you can smile as you are in this position of receiving. Can you receive with a smile? How does it feel in your face when you're smiling? And I know for me, I just experienced this big breath and kind of like that exhale, like, yes, I'm grateful. And that's that feeling of grateful. See if you can experience the sensations from the smile in your body. And then slowly start opening your eyes and see if you can continue smiling when you open your eyes. Bring yourself back into the room, orienting yourself into the present moment. And we are moving our eyes, which they're always looking for the signs of danger because kind of that's their job, and they're connected to the vagus nerve as well. But right now, hopefully, your eyes are not looking for the danger. They're looking for just you being present where you are. And we're going to complete our practice by placing our hands to the heart space. And just take this moment to bow to your heart, your greatest teacher in life.